Hello there. Hey, Kim. Hello, Pastor Todd. All right, Pastor Charles. Yes, good to connect with you. Um, hey there, Edie. Glad to see you on. I see everybody jumping on. That's good stuff. I know I haven't been on. Well, it's time to eat. I know that's right. It is 7 o'clock in the evening, and I am on Periscope. You know something is going on. Hey there, Carrie. Glad to have you on. Thank you so much for checking out some of my videos. Yes, I missed you guys too. I said I wouldn't take the entire week off, so at least I'm on tonight, which is Thursday. Oh, that's good, Edie. Yep. There's Prophet Samuel. Let me turn my other light on, you guys. Look, I'm out of practice. Forgot to turn on my other light. You know, us chocolate girls need a little light. Light us up a little bit. How's everybody doing this evening, 7 o'clock? Y'all like my jewelry? My very own Kim gave this to me. So you guys already know. It's few. Okay, good. Has your head had a chance to shrink from all the That is so funny. From all the pomp and circumstance, you mean? Yes, it was great. We had a lot of fun. But if you guys checked your email, you got a bonus. Yes, anybody check their email? Hey there, Regina. Glad to see you on. Thank you so much. There you go. Yes. You watched it twice. That is funny. Yeah, we had a lot of fun that day. Good stuff. Yes, did anybody get their bonus in their email? Check your email. I sent out the notification about scoping. Well, you better get off and get back to family time. See you later. Yep. Welcome to all of my first timers. Good. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys got your bonus. Yes, it's been a few days, so I thought, let me give them a little bonus so that way they'll love me still. Hey, Deborah, glad to see you on. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to all of my first timers. If this is your first time hanging out with me, put a 1 in the comment box. And of course, while they're doing that, you guys go ahead and invite some other people to hang out with your girl. Tonight is going to be a really good scope. This is Professional Administrators Week, or what am I trying to say? Administrative Professionals Week. And so I thought I would do something around administration. So that's why I'm teaching tonight on inviting a special guest. And this just isn't a basic how to invite a special guest. No, 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 no. You all that hang out with me know that I always go over and above and beyond. So this is not your typical how to host a special guest. So if you are on my email list, you already got a copy of the notes. Yes, give me some hearts if you got your copy. And if you like it, tried to make it really pretty for you guys. And my guys, I wanted to make it nice for you guys. So yes, if you already got your copy of the teaching, you can follow along. Yes, it is going to be really, really good. So welcome to all my first timers. So listen, if you did not get it, it means that you're not on my email list. So I'm going to tell you at the end how you can get on my email list and get your copy. Much needed. We have an event in September. Good stuff, Rhonda. Got it. Looks great. Good. Thank you so much. I love it. Yay. That's what I am here to be, a blessing. Yes. So let's get started, you guys. So For those of you that are new, I am a church consultant. I love church. I breathe church. I sleep church. I do, everything church. And so I always am trying to do things to be a blessing. I have such a heart and a passion for excellence in ministry. And so when it comes to hosting a special guest, that is one of my premier areas that I love teaching on. So tonight's going to be as much fun for me as it is for you. So get ready. If you've got questions, feel free to ask them. I am ready to answer. Hey, Heather, good evening. Glad to see you tonight. For everybody that has been like, where have you been? If you follow me on social media, you know that I've been on a whirlwind. I was in Texas getting poured into, and then I was in New Orleans celebrating the pastoral anniversary of Pastor Deborah Morton. And so, and then just this week, I've been playing catch up. Have quite a few clients that I've got a lot of great things going on with. And in fact, I'll be out tomorrow doing a client project. So I will not, I won't get to scope tomorrow. So who is that said they saw me? Oh, Martha. Okay. You should have said hello if you saw me in Houston. Wow. Would have definitely loved to say hello. And I did meet a couple of people. It's always so nice when I'm out and about that people come up to me and say, I'm one of your wowers. I follow you on Periscope. So feel free to do that anytime you see me. I love, love, love meeting you guys and taking pictures. Okay. So let's get started. Hopefully you've got your handout there. For those of you that did not, at the end of the scope, I'm going to tell you how you can get your copy. All right. So 3 steps to inviting a special guest. We shouldn't take it for granted that when someone accepts an invitation to come to our ministry, that they ought to be grateful. Absolutely not. We're the ones that are going to be blessed by having that special guest come to us. And I know, people think, well, they're getting paid. Well, they are getting paid, but the impartation that they're going to give, the knowledge that they're going to share, even just the residue that's going to be left after their visit, it's priceless. And so you want to make sure that you handle all aspects of a special guest, their visit. You want to make sure you handle it in excellence. And so it begins with the invitation process. So if you are ready, tell me in the comment box yes, and we will get started. All right, if we are ready, good. I see the yeses coming through. Good stuff, good stuff. Here we go. So again, you guys got your beautiful handouts. I'm teaching right from the handout. All right, good stuff. The first thing you need to do is send a letter of invite. I know, that's probably not earth-shattering, but you'd be surprised at how many people I've done tons of events from really, really small to really, really large. That I have been, amen, yes, that I have been responsible for inviting a special guest. And so you always want to make sure that you handle the invitation process as professionally as possible. So you start out with a letter of invitation. Even if you know the person really, really well, you want to make sure that you send a letter of invitation. Now, you might not want to do a formal letter on letterhead and, save it as a PDF, all the stuff I teach that you should do. And you may just want to send them an email. You can do that, but let me tell you this, that when you compromise the process, you compromise your results. Yeah. When you compromise your process, you compromise your results. Business is business, and you should handle everything in writing. Do not take any relationship for granted. You shouldn't be that comfortable with, I don't care if it's my brother. I'm still going to handle business as business. So I recommend that you do the same thing too. So give me some hearts if you are in agreement with that. Would you send a letter even after you fill out their form invite online? I most certainly would. Yes, I most certainly would. Because there are, when you have processes in place, as long as you complete each step of the process, you're sure not to miss anything. And typically, artists and speakers that have those forms online, including myself, there's also an area for you to attach a letter of invite. I'm going to tell you why. When you're inviting someone to your ministry and you're not in relationship with them, they judge your level of professionalism on how you extend the invitation. And so if you send them a nice letter, again, it's been saved as a PDF, and you upload it, they can see your letterhead. They can see that you use grammar correctly. Yes, they can see that you understand how to do a salutation properly. Yes, all of that, it matters. And so it could be it could be the decision. It could help make the decision of whether a person wants to accept your invitation or not. Okay? So what should be in the letter of invite? And again, I tell you this, I give you all my points right here on this wonderful teaching. The first paragraph should be a welcome section. You need to address them with a formal salutation. Thank you. God bless you. With a formal salutation. Even if you're doing this letter in the body of an email, still start out with a formal salutation. Okay? Then you welcome them in that opening paragraph. Tell them that you are excited to invite them to connect with you, and speak about how you honor their gift. You know, your gift, your ministry is a gift to the nation, and we are excited to connect and extend this invitation to you. So that's the first paragraph. Address them with a formal salutation, and then honor their gift. Welcome them and honor their gift. The second paragraph should be the confirmation section. All right. I used to feel, because I have friends that are apostles, prophets, that could just, I'll let you finish that. The confirmation section, state what your request is. That's where you provide the who, what, where, when, and why. Yes. That's when you provide the who, what, where, when, and why. Yeah. Just because you're in a relationship with people, when you handle business as business, when it's time for your event, they have something to go back and reference to. I'm in relationship with a ton of churches and pastors do call me on the phone or send me a text and say, do you have XYZ date available? But then they say, I'm going to have my team follow back up with you, because you need something to go back and reference. I talk to a lot of pastors. I travel a lot. I'm blessed to speak a lot of places, and I can't keep up with all of that in my mind. So sending that formal letter of invitation, it gives me a paper trail. My team, it allows them to help me in doing my travel, to see where I'm going, to see if there are other opportunities in that city where I'm going to be. All right? Good stuff. Then the third paragraph, that is your call to action section. That's where you tell them what your offer is. All right? Tell them what the honorarium is. Tell them what the travel is. Tell them what your product sales are. And what you want to do is, depending on if you're in relationship with them, or depending on if you know that you want them for sure, you could tell them that you're just checking availability and you want to know what their requirements are. If you know that you want them for sure, then you tell them, you know, we're prepared to offer this amount of money as honorarium. Or I've seen some ministries that will say, we're prepared to bless you with a generous honorarium, or we're prepared to take care of you properly. You know, whatever it is, handle the business, right? That's your call to action, the honorarium, the travel. Let them know they can sell products. And then state what's next. What do you want them to do? It should state how you want them to confirm that they are available, that the date works, that they're in agreement with your terms. You know, call my office or send a note back. You know, whatever it is, that's what goes in that third paragraph. All right. And then, of course, you close it out with a closing salutation. All right. So everybody put in the comment box. Step 1 was a letter of invitation. Yep. Step 1, letter of invitation. Good stuff. Thank you, Kim. Got my scope scribe going there. All Alrighty. And then number 2, thank you, thank you, thank you. Number 2 is a letter of confirmation. The letter of confirmation, it may seem like this is a lot and it's overboard, but no, handle business as business. Number 2 is the letter of confirmation. This is the letter that says we're confirming that you are our speaker. Okay? It says in the first paragraph, again, address them with a formal salutation, welcome them, and thank them for being so gracious in accepting your invitation. Number 2, paragraph 2, state again the event, date, time, what they're doing, and then tell them that you've enclosed a hosting information sheet that you need them to complete. All right? The hosting information sheet, or maybe your marketing materials request, that you need a picture, 300 DPI, that you need their bio, you need a copy of their book cover, whatever it is, state that in that second paragraph. And then the third paragraph is where you tell them that you'll need a W-9 so that you can issue them a deposit. Now, if it's a, preacher, typically you don't send preachers deposits, but you will send a deposit to a speaker or to an artist, okay? And so you state that, the deposit policy, we've enclosed it as you've requested or as our norm, whatever it is, that's what you state right there. Or it may state, let us know what your deposit policy is. It's a letter of confirmation, and we're excited. We're confirming. We want you. Now, what is the exact step process to do that? All right. How do you deal with those who are unwilling to complete the W-9? We are unwilling to give them a check. Yeah. That's how that works. I just, in the last 2 weeks, worked with a really big artist, and their person said, can we just send this to you through the mail? And I said, no. I had the W-9, I had my, I don't have it here, but I had a folder, and this is what I did. This is how you do this, you guys. In the folder, you have your paperwork and a blank W-9, and then you have their check on the right side. So when you open it up, they can see there's a check. Checks motivate people. Everybody put that in the comment box. Checks motivate people. Yes. And so you hand them that W-9 and you tell them, complete this, and then I can release your check. They'll do it. They'll do it. Yeah, they'll do it. Hey there, Jadarian. Yeah, they'll do it. And so if they tell you, well, we don't know our tax ID number, then they have to call someone and get it. As an event coordinator, is it best to send the letters on the ministry's letterhead? Absolutely. Yes, you always want to be professional. Yep, send it on a letterhead, okay? All right, so our step 2 was the letter of confirmation, all right? And then the guest information sheet. You guys are so funny. Yep, checks motivate people. I'm telling you, they'll do it. So the last part is the guest information sheet. You guys, this is like so cute. I did a little screenshot of my guest information sheet and I set it inside of this iPad. So if you got a copy of the teaching, you've got my sample. Well, this guest information sheet, if you use this, you will not miss a thing when it comes to preparing to receive and host your special guest. So there are 10 sections. Again, this is according to Robin, but there are 10 sections to the guest information sheet. The first section is contact info. You have them fill out their contact info. It also asks in that section who their assistant is and their contact information, because that's probably who you're going to connect with. Number 2 is travel. That is where you discuss all the travel, the flight information they want, what flights, their frequent flyer numbers, all of that. Number 3 is the hotel. You tell them what hotel you're using, and then you allow them to tell you what type of room they like, if they've got any special requirements, any of that. And also, let me say this, you guys. This is also a form that you can use to call them. You could call their assistant and talk through the form. Tell them I need about 15 minutes. We'll go through this, and then we'll have everything that we need, and they'll be very appreciative. So I don't want you to feel like that the person may not want to take the time to fill out this form, this document. That's fine, you do it. But I'm telling you, you will be so grateful that you have this form. And I saw somebody ask, is there a way to get the form? And I will. I'm going to share with you how you can get the form. All right. Number 4 is incidentals. I travel again. I'm blessed. I get to travel and speak. And some churches cover my incidentals and some don't. And so you should communicate that up front. You know, some churches feel like, well, we paid you this big honorarium. You can feed yourself, whatever. But, you know, a lot of churches extend really great hospitality, and they set you up in a really nice hotel, and then they agree to cover your meals. And that's what I think you should do. Yes. I don't think that you should try to make someone incur any expense coming to be a blessing to you. Uh-oh. Let me sit that right there. Yes, I feel like you should cover their travel, their hotel, and their meals. Now, things like dry cleaning and paid movies and stuff like that, I don't think you should worry about. But I do think you should cover their meals. You know, you've asked them to leave the comfort of their home to come and be a blessing. Even though they're getting paid, I understand that. But don't get it twisted when it comes to extending great hospitality. All right? Good stuff. So section 4 is where you cover incidentals and how they'll be handled. Number 5 is hosting. That's where you talk about where they're going to be picked up and who's going to transport them. You know, all of that stuff. What beverage do they want? Amen. What beverage do they want? What are their preferences? Yep. Treat the men and women of God with excellence. Yeah. What are their preferences as far as beverage before they speak, during they speak, after? Do they have any special requests? That's what goes in section 5. Section 6 says allergies. Do you have any allergies? That would be a good place for them to tell you if they have any peanut allergies or anything like that, so that you won't serve a meal that they have allergies. They may be allergic to something that you're serving. All right. Also in that section, there is a notes section, and that's where they could tell you if they're fasting, or if they're not, or if they don't want to eat. So that's in there as well. A little bonus. Number 7 is products. That's where you ask them, are you going to sell products? What products are you selling? Will you need help? Yes, sweetie, I will leave it up. What product will you be selling? Will you need help? And also, this is the good part. It's a great detail, I should say. I state in there that they need to bring their own change bank. Yeah. Listen, I've done so many events, and when people come to you and they have this little $20 bill and they say, can you give us, 4 5s? It seems really simple, but all the things that I'm worried about that day, I cannot run around the finance and try to get you 4 5s. Come with your own change bank. Change, CHANGE. Yeah, if you're selling product, you should be prepared to handle all your monies. Yep, there you go. Good stuff. All right. And then that way you keep everything clean. You should have your own credit card machine, your own Square, your Swipe, whatever it is, you should have it. And even a lot of those devices need a Wi-Fi connection. You may or may not have access to Wi-Fi. What is your plan B? It should be your own phone. Yeah. So you want to make sure that you've got what you need so that you're not there trying to get the event host to stop what they're doing to take care of details like that really should have been handled up front. Okay. Number 8, that section we talk about marketing. That's where you tell them, we need your social media. We need your picture. We need your bio. All of those things so that we can market the ministry. We can market the event properly. All right. Section number 9 is a media release. This is where you get them to sign that they are fine with you using their name, their likeness, and their image in your marketing. Now, for some of you, that may be selling the teachings, you might want to add the section there that says that they're fine waiving their rights to any profit or revenue that may be derived as a result of them selling your session. Now, because I do leadership workshops and I use proprietary information, I don't allow ministries to sell. Well, let me say it this way. They can record it and they can share it with their ministry, but I ask them not to sell it, not to put it up on their website, and, not to sell it, because what I teach, it's an insult to sell it on a $5 CD. If you've had me come in and you paid all this money to bring me in, so it's different. When you're doing a service and you've got a preacher, that's different. But when you've got someone that is a speaker and they're teaching on an area of expertise, they don't want their teaching sold for $5, $10. Okay? And then number 10 is the event information itself. So on this special guest information sheet, she said, yeah, the anointing cost. The event information, what is the event name? What are the dates? What are the speakers that are a part of it? Is there a registration fee? Are you allowing that speaker to bring guests? All those type of things are covered in that section. So I think in this document, this 10 sections, that you are properly prepared to receive your special guest. And let me say this, in that section where I talk about social media, that's also where you would mention that we would like you to, go to this link and you can obtain a graphic, or we'll send you a graphic, but we'd like you to put it on your social media to help us promote or market. So all of that is talked about up front, yes, in this guest information sheet, special guest hosting sheet, so that there's no confusion. All right, good stuff. Give me some hearts if that was good. Did you enjoy that? All righty, good stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the 3 aspects, I talked about letter of invitation, I talked about letter of confirmation, and then I talked about that special guest information sheet. So a couple of things. Again, if you got my handout, yes, the last page, I shared an offer with you. I created this amazing video. I'm saying amazing because I did it, right? But it really is amazing. I sat down and recorded not 1, not 2, not 10, not 15, not 20, not 25, but 30 gifts that you could get for a special guest. Typically, a special guest will receive a fruit basket. Woohoo! Right? Fruit basket, a waste of money. Fruit baskets, total waste of money. Unless the guest is there for multiple days, they don't have enough time to try to eat everything that's in the fruit basket, number 1. Number 2, if they don't have a refrigerator in their room and they like their fruit refrigerated, not going to eat it. Typically, fruit baskets are left for housekeeping, or they're given away, or they're just disposed of. So I have 30 special gift ideas that you should consider, yes, for your special guest. And if you would like to get that teaching, it's a great video. It's got all 30 items in it. You can get it. Yes, absolutely. So the offer is there. It's only $27. Yep, only $27. You can get a copy of that. And anyone that gets this, I am going to include my 4-page special guest information sheet. That's right. This wonderful document that, let me grab it and show you guys. Yes. There it is. You can see it there. That's just a snapshot of it, but it's 4 pages. So the special guest information sheet that I was talking about, yes, you can get it free. Yes, if you take advantage of the speaker gift video. So $27. So you're really getting a buy one, get one free, because that special guest information sheet, I really could sell it as a standalone item. So if you are on with me tonight and you would like to get an invitation to buy that item, as well as get your very own copy of my notes from this teaching tonight, all you have to do is go to my website, thewearagency.com, and sign up for my email list. Again, just go to thewearagency.com. There will be a pop-up box that will appear, and you'll be able to enter your name and your email, and you'll actually get a church growth strategies training, but then that will add you to my email list. And tonight I am going to be sending out this. Yeah, so you will be able to take advantage of that offer. And for those of you that are already on my email list, you're welcome just to go to your email. Yes, I sent it out, so check your spam if you're saying you don't see it. But download this copy, and on the last page, you see the option to purchase this $27 video for the 30 great speaker gifts, and you'll get the bonus, yes, of my guest information sheet. All right, 4-page document that you can use. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. What questions or comments? Did you guys enjoy the teaching? Are you excited about it? Are you interested in it? Good stuff. I see the hearts coming through. Thank you so much. Awesome. Awesome. All right. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on tonight. Yes. So make sure you go to your email so that you can get this teaching, or join my email list so that you can get your invite tonight and you can get it. Good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out with me on today. I'm really late. I normally scope around 11 or 12, but I am scoping, giving you a little evening scope. All right. Good stuff. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. All righty. So I won't be on tomorrow. So maybe I'll catch you guys on Saturday. But in the meantime, I'm going to leave this scope up for anybody. If you're watching the replay, give me some hearts. Let me know that you enjoyed it. And of course, the offer is still good for you as well. Join my email list and you will get the invitation to get this teaching, as well as to purchase the Great Speaker Gifts video and get the bonus of the special guest information sheet. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.